That hostage siege in Sydney, Australia has ended in a hail of gunfire. An update on the survivors and the background on the gunman. Walking in the footsteps of a local mail carrier on this, one of the busiest shipping days of the year. What your Christmas garbage could be telling crooks and how Boca PD is trying to keep you from being the next victim. It's 4 o'clock in South Florida, and this is The Now. I'm Christina Noche filling in for Shannon Cake. Welcome to The Now, South Florida, a show that keeps you in the know. The big story today that everyone's talking about, you probably already heard some details, new developments in the Sydney siege. The police commissioner is calling this an isolated attack. He says the officers who responded, quote, saved many lives. Here's Ann McNamara at the Now National Desk with the latest.
Right now, thrills racing from the scene.
Some of them carried out on stretchers, others in the arms of rescue.
Now, as 49-year-old Manharan Monis was holding hostages inside that cafe, it was actually what witnesses saw people doing outside that really troubled some people. Here to talk about that, digital producer Rachel Leto. Now, social media, it's always something new every day, something even interesting. This, though, unsettling for a lot of people.
Yeah, people are not happy about this one. So while those hostages were inside of that Sydney cafe, there were actually bystanders outside taking photos of themselves. And of course, this blew up on Twitter. We mentioned that people were taking selfies outside of Holocaust memorials. So go ahead and add this to a list of inappropriate places to take pictures of yourself.
Definitely shocking to hear. Also, we don't even know how many times this was liked, how many people retweeted this and reshared this. So Rachel, thank you for bringing us that. A little bit on a lighter note, Tyler Maudlin here. I'm not going to lie to you, Tyler. I was freezing this morning. I'm hoping maybe some changes ahead, a little warmer weather.
Well, the mornings are going to continue to be chilly, but the afternoons are actually going to warm up. We're talking about 80-degree temperatures returning to the area, and it's been over a week since we've seen 80-degree temperatures, so that's going to be a nice warm up for all you warm weather fans.
My bathing suit.
Yeah, you can grab that bathing suit if you want to and get out to the pool, get out to the beach.
All right, sounds good, Tyler. Thank you. Still ahead, a full body workout in a lot less time. The one piece of gym equipment that helps you work out cardio and weight training. And it's a package deal, and it looks pretty easy. You'll want to see that. And shipping costs. The post office is working overtime. The exact amount you'll pay to deliver a 3-pound package. We'll be right back. All right, South Florida, switching to some news here locally. If you're headed to the post office, you're still wrapping those gifts, hoping to get them out today. I'm going to save you some time and tell you you're going to be in line, so make sure you come there and you come there patient. Today is one of the busiest shipping days of the year. Some say the busiest shipping day ever. Chris Stewart, luckily, has some tips on how you can dodge those lines in the next few days.
Time is running out to
And those lines are out the door. All right, thank you, Chris. Boca PD does it again. The department took to Facebook today to share more holiday tips as it has before. This time, they used the help of some tiny little actors. The Now's Katie Johnson has this fun story. Tips are always good, but it's how do you get them to stick in your mind? I think they did a good job here.
Yeah, they've got something good going here. So these are kindergarten cops, and it's not the 90s variety that we remember from those popular films. These are actually kids that are playing officers, and they're saving residents of Boca Raton from bad guys, one video at a time. Let's take a look. Prevent you from becoming a target of thieves.
That's a great video. And they even have the car, too. I need to get one of those.
They even have a fancy little police car all their own.
All right, great, Katie. Thank you. Coming up on The Now, tanning bed trouble. Thousands sent to the emergency room while catching a few artificial rays could be even more dangerous than we thought. And classic toys. We're not talking about high tech here. Cherished playthings from yesteryear. 5 often forgotten favorites. Well, they're still top sellers today. Plus, a naughty side? A warning from one professor about Elf on the Shelf, how this popular toy could be conditioning your child. You'll want to hear this. The Now. We'll be right back. The hostage crisis in Sydney is the latest incident in what looks like a growing terrorism problem for Australia. Elizabeth Hagedorn, she's from our news partners at Newsy. She has a timeline for us. Take a look.
Showing the son of an Australian ISIS militant holding the head of a
Well, bad news for those of you who get your glow from a tanning bed. Researchers at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention say more than 3,000 people are treated at emergency rooms each year because of some kind of tanning bed related injury. This is what we're talking about: burns, eye problems, people even passing out inside those booths. Those are the most common complaints. Some good news, though: out of all these reported injuries, they were at a decline overall from 2003 to 2012. Serving up much-loved seafood specialty, well, it could cost you more. Lobster fishermen say this year's lobster season was a productive year, but it appears to have resulted in a lower catch than the last 2 years. So that extra lobster tail, you may not be adding that to your entree just yet. Consumers, you're going to be seeing some higher prices on lobster, especially if you're planning it for those holiday meals. Fishermen expect to see similar prices again next year. Well, if you've been watching The Voice, the wait is over. It's finale time tonight. 4 singers will perform. The winner will be crowned tomorrow night. So it's 2 nights of some really great entertainment and some really great competition. Here's Mark Berger with a look at the show's final 4.
Already past his expectations.
Coming in, I was like working at a grocery store.
All right, what a show. Tomorrow night's finale will feature performances from Ed Sheeran, Bruno Mars, Jennifer Hudson, and Lynyrd Skynyrd. You can watch The Voice right here on News Channel 5 tonight at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow night's show, that's going to start at 9. All right, let's bring it back to Tyler Maudlin. I've never heard you sing. Are you a good singer?
Oh, no, not that great. I can play guitar, though. Okay. I can do that. So.
And forecast the weather.
And
so
forecast the weather. I'm pretty decent at that.
The rest of this week?
The rest of this week, we're going to warm up during the afternoons. The nights, though, and the mornings will continue to be chilly. So make sure you grab the jacket as you head out the door.